What's up, everybody? Coach Zai here. We've got some big news. I got my boy CO, my boy Dev is joining the show. Welcome to the show, fellas. Hope you guys are doing well. Uh, First thing is first, we're going to be changing the name. We're not ready to break down the name yet to announce it. We're waiting for CO to get us a logo, and then we'll be sharing that. But we're excited. I'll let CO kind of talk about that. But from my viewpoint of why we want to change the name, it's not just about the workouts and the motivation, which we love doing. Don't get me wrong. We're just getting started on that stuff for real. But we also want to talk sports, want to be able to talk about some other things as well, and just feel comfortable doing it. And Rise and Grind is cool, but it also kind of feels like it limits us what we can do. And we want to expand and be who we are. Like that's really what it's about, is being comfortable and being who we are and having our personality. So CO, I'll let you expand a little bit because me and you have started this from day one. So kind of let the audience know why we're doing it and your thoughts on it.
I mean, I'm super excited. I know, I've talked with a lot of people that have watched our videos, in the past as we were starting out, and a lot of people were motivated by what we were doing and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I felt like me and Zai felt we're more than just motivating people. We love talking sports. We love talking just about in general. We love making y'all laugh. So we just felt like doing this was gonna help us reach our full potential, so to speak.
For sure. And I'll let Dev here talk a little bit, but I think it just comes down to like I said, we want to grow. We want to be better ourselves. And I think that's posting more. And I think where we were at, we're kind of this, it felt very repetitive. And so now we get to talk about sports, talk about working out freely. And as we had Dev is someone who just graduated, somebody who wants to get stronger, somebody who still has dreams that he wants to pursue. So just as we're chasing ours, that's kind of what we're about, is just motivating people. And we also want to talk sports. To me, impacts everybody, a lot of people in this world. So why not talk about it? Dev, you can show the audience, you got something on your wrist. Go ahead, kind of tell the people about who you are. I'll be posting on the Facebook, and we'll post on the Instagram and stuff some bios about each one of us, so you can kind of get to know us a little bit more. But talk about your wrist, kind of what the plan is for that going forward with working out, therapy. When do you get the cast off? And and then talk about, does that change anything the way you eat? Are you going to start a diet, not a diet? Are you going to actually work out? So break it down for us, Dev, and welcome to the show.
Thank you, Zai. My name's Dev. A lot of people call me Dev, but my name is Devin, and I just graduated last year, and really got going in the summertime, lifting and stuff like that, and started to see a little bit of progress, and really got addicted to it at the time until I went up north and went dirt bike riding and broke my wrist and kind of screwed things up lifting wise. I could be better on my diet, and I think that would help a lot. And just watching what I eat, my carbs, get more protein in. I think I need to start burning a little bit more fat. It's been a little bit since I've been in the gym, I won't lie. CEO's been pretty tough on me about it. But yeah, my goal is, after this 5 weeks of getting the cast off and then PT 9 to 16 week recovery, that's going to be challenging. But it's just a wrist, and I got a screw in there, so it's not going anywhere. But we'll get it stronger when I get it off, and take off from there and try to build back my body up, and have that body confidence that I had over the summer.
For sure, absolutely. Thanks for sharing that, Dev. And all jokes aside, we do wish you a good recovery. And that CO and I are here to bust your ass and make sure that happens. So wish you the best. CO, let's talk about where you're at with your workouts. The consistency's always there. You post like crazy. You're always working out. But what's next, man? Are you a trainer? Are you going to do some bodybuilding shows? Are you going to be on a freaking swimsuit model magazine? What's next for you? Because I just like I said, man, you motivate me. I'm sure you motivate others with how consistent you are. You always find the time to get your workout in, and you can see the growth. I know you share pictures from 3 months or whatever it is you do, and there's always an advancement. So credit to you for that. But what is next? Is it just to get rid of some steam? A long day at work and you got to go work out, or is there something that you're really chasing? That's kind of break it now. What is next for CO in your plan of working out and your journey that you're on right now?
I mean, right now, I mean, I would love to be a personal trainer someday. That originally crossed my mind like a few months back when I was working out with a few of my buddies, and they asked me like train them and everything, and I was just like, dang, like it's kind of fun. Like I could see myself doing something like that. As far as bodybuilding, I don't really want to get like crazy, crazy big. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to look good, have a good physique, just be healthy, like all that good stuff. Um, because at the end of the day, I feel like I wouldn't want to look like a box. Like nothing against bodybuilders, I just wouldn't want to walk around looking like you know what I'm saying, Zai. So, um, I mean, at the end of the day, um, yeah, that's pretty much my goal. I'm also coaching right now, which I feel like can kind of like compare to the personal training part because like you're kind of coaching up when you're training somebody, you're coaching them up, and then obviously coaching a little basketball, um, coaching them up. So I do enjoy coaching as well. So yeah.
For sure. I think we all have in common that we love the game of basketball here. And it wouldn't surprise me someday that we're all coaching, and who knows, maybe coaching together, whatever it is. But where are you at on your workouts? What is your split right now? Have you changed? Are you on the same thing? So kind of explain that to the audience. And how often do you change? Like, are you looking for the next thing all the time? Who are you studying? I'll let you share that. I know you got one dude that you love. You must marry that dude. But like what is it for you? Is it, do you just studying all the time? You're on YouTube, like, so kind of explain that to how you change what you're on and when, and what that process is for you.
So for right now, I mean, I feel like I'm getting pretty lean. I'm liking what I see in the mirror. There's just a little bit of like excess body fat that I'm trying to like burn off. So my calorie deficit isn't as big as it was a few months back when we originally started posting videos all the time. It was like a 500 to 600 calorie deficit. Now it's not even much. It's 100 to 200. Still getting my protein in, eating a little more carbs, which helps. I mean, it helps give me more energy throughout the day, and it gives me better pumps like during my workouts. So that's always good. Um, as far as my working out, my split, I just changed it a few weeks back. So I'll go chest, back, shoulder, arm day, and then a leg day. And I'll do core cardio along with those 5 to 6 times a week. Um, Rest days as needed. You don't have a set rest day. You kind of just listen to your body, which I love because there was rest days in my previous split. I had set rest day, and I was just like, dang, like I don't even need one. Like I could still go and like I felt like I could get a workout in. But with this, I was like, it's every day. It's constant grind, and I just love it. I personally love it. Kind of got this idea from Dev knows Sam Solik. Love that man. He's really smart. Like obviously he has a lot of memes out there. See him on TikTok all the time, but he's really smart in what he does. If you actually watch his like YouTube videos that he puts out, the stuff he says just makes a whole lot of sense. And obviously he has a lot of experience with lifting and stuff like that as well. So yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree with CO. Ace. He does know what he's talking about. He got me into lifting. Like actually, like he's top 3 for me. Like a lot of people don't know Jack West. A lot of people don't know who that is. And then the Trend twins. They're on trend, but like they just like their energy is just like different, and they just they make you love lifting and stuff like that. Even though they're like cheating, it gives you like motivation. Like all right, let me
For
go
sure.
lift.
they're still grinding. That's the thing.
Yeah,
They're still
yeah.
grinding. So you respect it. I mean, with Snead, CO, what I'll say is he keeps it real. I like that about him. You know, he'll just be like, you just got to pump this shit. It doesn't matter. Like, just get it done. And so, like, I respect that from him. So, I mean, I watch him a little bit. I'm not going to say I'm like you with him. Like, you do have a crush on him. Every time I ask you about a workout, you just tell me to look him up. Like, so it's kind of,
The smart guy. I don't know what else to say.
it's kind of funny. All right. So that's kind of where we're at here. You got Dev, who's got to get healthy, but he'll grind it. CO obviously is consistent. He's Mr. Workout King. And then for me, I'm just getting a lift and cardio in every day right now on a big calorie deficit. And I don't want to share too much about it because I want to do it for 2 or 3 months in a row, and then I'll start to show and brag about it. I don't want to brag about it until I see myself, till I can prove it to myself that I can stay consistent with it. So, fellas, it's Thanksgiving week. Let's talk about, first of all, your guys' plans when it comes to that meal. Are you guys laughing about my cat? I got to have the cats in there. What's your plan on Thanksgiving? Is it a cheat meal? Is it just eat and forget about it? Is it, I gotta watch a little bit. I think a lot of people out there, I can say this for myself. I'm a binge eater. And when I get into bad binges, the number one mistake that I make is that I'll eat something and then I'll eat something else. I'll be like, it doesn't really matter because I already cheated. So I might as well go all out. And so I feel like that's something people have a problem with, though, and they don't want to talk about it, and they'll do that. Okay? You guys got to focus, not on the cat. But that's serious, though. Like, I think a lot of people would say that that's a problem. They won't necessarily admit it. So I guess just what's your advice? CO, I'll start with you. First of all, what is your plan when it comes to a meal or meals, whatever you got going on Thanksgiving? And then what is your advice to those people? If you're in a groove, let's say you just got going for a month or so, they could be dangerous this upcoming weekend, because you could be like, eat bad Thursday, and then you take the whole weekend off. Well, now you know how that goes. That could turn into a couple days, could turn into a couple weeks. And so that's kind of my advice. What can we tell the people that are kind of like, they're like, oh, kind of like Dev, where Dev says, I'll start on Monday or I'll start in 2 weeks. Like, what is our advice to those people that are just that day? We don't want it to put them over the top, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, what helped me is I got to a point with my mind that one day is not going to kill all that time that you've put in. So for me, I'm enjoying Thanksgiving. I'm going to eat whatever is on the table. I'm going to eat a lot of it. My goal is to put myself in a food coma by about 5:00. So I'm going to go crazy. But I mean, once Friday hits, it's back to the grind. Like, we're going to enjoy Thanksgiving. Obviously, I will as well. But I just feel like when you're consistent enough with your workouts and you're eating well, like, one day is not going to kill you. Like, for example, I usually, if I have a cheat day throughout the week, I usually aim for one, have whatever, enjoy life, whatever, have some good food, and I'm right back to it. I feel like I've gotten to do a good job about that because I've had binge eating problems, like you said. Like, I feel like everybody has it. Like, there's no way that everybody loves food. Like, come on now. But yeah, I feel like you should enjoy Thanksgiving for sure, 100%.
Dev, what you got?
I could speak for the people in that category. It starting off working out is really the hardest part of working out. I think, like the consistency wise. But like once you start getting to go and you're a month in, like I would advise to be careful. But like me on the other hand, I'm going crazy. I'm eating like I'm eating. Obviously like I'm at the point right now to where like I need to start getting back. So I think I'm fighting for that as well. And yeah, but if you're a month in and you're consistent right now, like it's very dangerous to go into Thanksgiving thinking you're just gonna go all out and eat, and then take the whole weekend off. Like, definitely not a good idea, because then you're gonna be pulling the Dev and be like, I'm just gonna go tomorrow, but then you got something to do. It's always gonna be something brought up besides the gym, and I think it's like the number one excuse is like just not the gym. That's not the excuse. You know what I mean? So definitely, be careful, but your boy Dev. About to go crazy.
Yeah, CEO, I think you made a good point about you just eat and get to it Friday. I think that's a great point. I would say on the flip side, if you are going into Thanksgiving, you're so worried about what you're going to eat, that's almost going to give you more anxiety, more stress. If you're so worried about, just enjoy it, like you said. Maybe the one advice I would give, something that has changed for me that helps my energy level, is that I cut a time. So like I try to not eat after 7:30. And so maybe use that, like, give yourself a cutoff time, 7 o'clock, 7:38, whatever works around, don't ruin a family event, obviously, but if a time that's reasonable, cut yourself off and then get in the gym Friday, get out for a walk, go power walk when you're Black Friday shopping, do whatever you got to do. And so I agree, but you got to enjoy it, especially in these times. And we hope everybody has a safe and blessed holiday with their families. That's for sure. And enjoy it. And, the Lions are good. So our people back in Michigan can enjoy that. All right, guys, last thing on this episode. What's your favorite food? Who cooks it? You can do one or two, whatever. Maybe do a main dish, or a side that's your favorite, and then a dessert, because there's always a ton of desserts in Thanksgiving. So, CO, I'll let you go first.
All right, man. So first off, I'm gonna say ham's better than turkey for sure in my book, 100%. I'm never really been a big turkey guy, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. Ham is superior to turkey in my opinion. But the two foods that I absolutely love for Thanksgiving, mac and cheese and dirt cake. My mom makes them both and they're crazy good. So I'm gonna be having my fair share of those. I'll probably eat a whole pan of dirt cake, to be honest. So, Dev, what about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, go right behind you with that one. Mac and cheese is probably one of my favorites if you know me well. But it has to be good mac and cheese. Like my aunt makes some good mac and cheese. It's like a southern style mac and cheese, and it's just good. Like I have like a couple plates of it at least. But and then I got a couple, honestly. Mac and cheese and rolls. Like rolls is a very underrated meal, or not a meal, it's a side. But like it's like I could have like 3 or 4 of them boys. Like like I put them on my plate. And then dessert. My mom makes really good sweet potato casserole. She puts like marshmallows on top of them, and it's like the sweet and like the marshmallow, like something that mixes in between that. Like talking about it kind of sounds like ugh, like, but it's actually like really good, and it's like it's not like hard. It's like kind of gooey, and it's good though. Gonna try it.
I'm gonna need some of that. Tell your mom I said what's up too.
Absolutely.
All right.
That all sounds good, fellas. For me, I love stuffing and I'll throw stuffing and mashed potatoes. I think those two are right there. And then the dirt pudding, Oreo, whatever you want to call it, I like that too, CO. And then I like pistachio pudding as well on Thanksgiving. It's the only time I eat it. It's only on Thanksgiving. But this year, your boy is cooking Thanksgiving. First time I'll be cooking a turkey. So wish me luck. Send a couple prayers because I'm going to need it. Hopefully I got a nice, juicy cooked turkey and it's good, but we'll see. I might be eating at Denny's before you think about it. So we'll see.
Have the firefighters on call.
That's right. Absolutely. So no, I'm excited. From us, this is going to end this segment. We wish you guys, first of all, Dev, CO, you guys know I wish you guys' families a good, happy Thanksgiving, safe. But we wish everybody that watches and, is a part of the audience, safe travels, eat your food, enjoy football, but just enjoy the times because you just never know in life when that's the last time. So, but just enjoy the times when you're around your loved ones. And that's going to do it. Any last messages from you guys?
You as well, Ryan.
I appreciate it. You're right. It's rival week. We'll get into that.
Yeah, you as well.
All right. The fellas are out.